Career advice for young people. What should you do? What sort of job should you get? How should you spend your time? What should you pursue? Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. A little bit of a storm out here in Hawaii. Gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Trying to patch the sheep house here. Making sure the piglets are doing all right on a Sunday. And I'm in a place where I absolutely love my work. It's not something that I imagined when I was younger, but my experiences, I've got to do a lot. I got to cross off a lot of bucket lists. I got to travel the world. I got to reach an audience, right? And found myself doing animal agriculture and raising pigs, raising sheep, and working on the largest nonprofit, or the largest organic farm in Oahu, and just loving my work so much that one, I like my financial position, but I'm willing to get paid less and work all the time, do farmers markets, do school tours, do a bunch of stuff that I love and I enjoy. And I'm not saying that you have to be an organic farmer, or you have to, care for animals or all this stuff. But I'm saying that I'm approaching 30 and I love my position in work, and it's because of some of the advice I got and some of the things that I did. So career advice for young people. If you're a young person, you're not sure what you want to do, the first advice, and a lot of mentors should give you this advice, is to try a lot of different things. Try a lot of different things. The reason you should try a lot of different things, two big reasons why you should try a lot of things. First is, you're looking theoretically like your forever job, something you want to do, and something that you just love, that lights you up, that you could work every day on till the day that you die. And in order to find that, you have to try a lot of things. You won't necessarily know until you like it. It could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of things, so you have to try a lot of things. I never knew that I liked caretaking for animals until I tried it, right? But I tried a lot of things that I didn't like as much. So I got a job in working with people, with clients, like at a store, be a server. Get a back of the house job where you're working with food. You get a sales job where you're talking to people and trying to convince them to sign up. You get a marketing job where you're doing outreach. Get a physical job, whether that's farming or physical training instructing, or working on a boat, or construction, moving, helping people move. Get jobs in social media and doing YouTube and writing and stuff. Just try a bunch of different stuff when you're young, when you have fewer commitments, when you have more time and more ability. Don't stay in the same job forever unless like, wow, this is so amazing, I love this, I'm going to keep doing it. And that gives you the best chance to try enough things that you find out, okay, I tried this is what I really like, this is what I really want to do. The second reason that you should try a bunch of things is because it helps to be eclectic. It helps to have a variety of skills. It is good to specialize. However, problems with specializing are, what if you want to change later on? You feel like you've gone too far down one road? Or what if you feel like, what if technology outdates your job? It's not necessary for society anymore. Things shift. You need second careers. You need second jobs. So that's why you want to be eclectic. You want to try a bunch of different things so that you can adapt. You can be a handyman. You have a lot of different skills. You're not just a carpenter, but you do electricity, you do plumbing. You'll always have work, right? So try a bunch of different things. That's my number one advice. Number two advice, I would probably say, so trying a bunch of things, that's real life experience. Secondary advice would be read a lot of books, theoretical experience. Read a lot of books, not like fantasy. Maybe I have a thing against like fantasy. I mean, like business books, like lifestyle books, true adventure books, biographies. And try to drink in as much information as you can on what works for other people, what other people find fun. What led me to the sort of career that I really enjoy and doing the things that I enjoy. And it's not just farming, by the way. I have my own online business, and it's separate from my online business is my YouTube and my book writing. So I have a lot of things going. But and I credit a lot of that to all the books that I read, reading, and courses that I took, seeing people's recommendations. You know, it was reading Michael Pollan and listening to Tai Lopez that got me interested in agriculture, and then I tried it, right? It was listening to and reading Tim Ferriss that got me interested in having an online side business that I spend 4 hours a week on that pays for my life, so I can try other things, right? So and those are just a couple examples. I have a link on my website of a lot of the books that I recommend. There's a link in the description, so you can check that out for recommendations on business and adventure and stuff like that. But those are my two main advice for a career. That's huge, and I don't think it's necessary to give more than that. Well, I guess the third one would be to work all the time. And try to find a way to mix even your pleasure and work and make pleasure work. Some people will say, oh, don't do that because, I don't know, people don't understand. One, it's satisfying because you feel like you're always doing something and making a difference. Oh, you're a workaholic though, you can still play, but it's like, okay, I'm instead of playing online games, I'm going to stream the online games, and I'm going to work on my skills of public speaking, and I'm going to get paid money through advertisements too, right? So I'm just not just playing games, so I'm also doing this, right? I'm not just playing basketball, but I'm seeing it as my body is my business, right? And I'm going to study and share information, stuff that I learn, right? So it's nothing wrong with mixing pleasure and play and work, and that way you can work all the time but also still feel like you're playing. And then I guess one more bit of career advice would be to always take care of your body. Don't sacrifice your body for money, because that's what you want later on in life. Like, people don't care about money, they care more about lifestyle. So eventually you want to, the job that you like probably is going to have a nice lifestyle. Yeah. And then the last thing I'll say is I have a book on I Wish I Had Told Me Sooner, the life lessons for young men. It's especially for teenagers and young 20-somethings who are not exactly sure what to do. And there's a whole section on there on work and career, which you should check out. And there's a link to that as well. That's available on Amazon. I think that book's like $10. I get like $4 per sale. It's not for money. It's because I want to make a difference. So, hope you find that useful. Appreciate you. I'm gonna see what I can do about the sheep roof here, and then I'm going to do some seeding. So, thank you. Appreciate you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you find that useful and helpful. Talk soon. Peace.